What's up YouTube, Uncle40 here. Normally I don't do much OCG deck coverage, but there are two particular decks I wanted to do. First one is going to be Gravekeepers, and in the next video you guys are going to see the third place Crystal Beast deck profile. So, if you guys want to download the Gravekeeper deck, it'll be in the description. I'm going to start doing what you guys requested. They'll be in Dropbox links. You guys can just download them for your DevPro or your Yugioh. Pretty straightforward. So, most of the OCG decks that you see coverage-wise come from locals, but I wanted to look at them for the conceptual analysis of the decks. Yes, do keep in mind that this deck is under the OCG list, but it should give you some ideas as to how the OCG conceptually think that Gravekeepers should be working, especially with Legacy of the Valiant coming out. So, to start things off, this duelist is playing only one Shaman. Excellent card. It does kind of stink that it is level 6, but it does give you the ability to protect your field spell, which is actually very nice. Triple Commandant, we all know what he does. One Assailant, only one Descendant. Most players are starting to think that 2 or 1 might be optimal for the new support. Triple Spy, and then Triple Recruiter. He's not playing any of the new destroyed set Spy from the deck. But nonetheless, still taking full advantage of the Gravekeeper engine. He's also playing 2 Royal Tribute. Unfortunately, in the TCG, we only have access to 1 Royal Tribute right now. It actually stinks to say, but nonetheless, in the OCG, you have twice as many chances of opening up potential discard your opponent's entire hand for free. Triple Duality for general sifting purposes. Only 1 Gravekeeper spell. This is a 1 or 2 of. 3 is just too much in my personal opinion. Triple Mystical Space Typhoon for general back row disruption. 1 Book of Moon. 2 Wonder Wand. Pop your Recruiter. Draw 2 and then search. Seems good. And then Triple Necro Valley, the most hated field spell by most players. As for traps, 2 Bottomless. 1 Rite of Spirit, just general recurability for the deck. 1 Mirror Force. 2 Torrentials. 1 Starlight Road. Triple Compulse. The Solemn Brigade. And then the Triple Gravekeeper's Tomb. Really ridiculous card. As you notice, he's also not playing the Vanity's Emptiness spell card that they've been given. That's personal player preference, if you guys want to play that particular card or not, but it's really up to you depending on the results that you wish to achieve from this deck. His extra deck is also only 12 cards. There's plenty of other things that you could play, things like Utopia to fill the void, but nonetheless, for the purposes of this video, for the explanation, the current extra deck he had sufficed for him at his local tournament. 1 Evil Storm Nightmare, 1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 1 Maestroke, 1 Roach, 1 Diamond Dire, 1 Giant Hand, 1 Shockmaster, 1 Key Beetle, 1 Pearl, 1 Crazy Box, and then 1 Stardust. As for his side deck, very easy to find another card for you to play. 2 Fossil Diamonds, very anti-meta. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, 2 Emergency Provisions for time. 2 Diamond Dust. Now what this card does is you pop all water monsters on the field and inflict 500 damage to your opponent. You never have to worry about Mermails again. So very, very, very standard tech for the OCG now. And then Triple Soul Drain, and then Triple Reverie. So, why do I consider this deck important? Well, this is the first look at Gravekeepers outside of the TCG. We actually get to see what is going on inside one of the OCG players' heads, analyze what they're thinking. Like I said, there's some card choices I don't particularly agree with, but for testing purposes, this will give you some background on where you need to start with this deck through his eyes. It might not be the best choices in the world, but looking at the engine here as a stun-based deck, you can tell that some of his card choices were good for what they needed to be. So guys, tell me what you think about this deck in the comment section down below. I'll leave a link to the Dropbox link for you guys to get this deck, and I hope you guys enjoyed.